what I do.
I'm gonna tell you now, if foundational black Americans don't engage in this fight, which seems like we're not, for immigrant rights, the impact on America is gonna be profound. You're looking at the social fabric of a country will begin to weaken as these immigrant communities face separation and deportation and hardship without having their own advocacy. What happens when you all of a sudden have hundreds of thousands of single parent homes in a community because dad's been deported or mom's been deported? Look at the destabilizing factor of that. You had a strong, vibrant community, illegal or otherwise, mixed status or otherwise, working hard. What happens to that community? We know what happens when you have single parents, especially single mothers raising children with no income. What happens? So you don't have your husband. He's been deported. You got children to take care of, more likely than not underage children. So you're going to have financial issues, housing issues. You may try to work. So what's that going to lead to? Probably more crime, probably more homelessness, and you don't have anybody advocating for you. So that's going to lead to frustration. I'm just saying. This suffering is going to become visible, and it's going to be inescapable. And you're going to see people in the street. I tell my guys all the time, you ready to step over the bodies? I'm talking about proverbial bodies, but you might have to step over some homeless people and some begging people. Look at some of those countries that these folk come from. It's going to create anger. It's going to create resentment. It's going to create division that threatens the very values America claims to uphold. This is what you all need to understand. Now, America is perfectly within its right to send all these people home because they're here illegally. I'm just saying. But we know that America is all gas, no brakes, especially when it's a little bit of racism involved in it. They don't know how to stop. You see? We're not just going to make them work. We're going to make them work from sun up to sundown, and then we're going to have sex with their women and anything else we can catch. So there are no brakes because they belong to us. Shout out to Cody Marshall. I'm just trying to help. Let's see where we going here, black folks. Here's another thing. Remember, these people think they're justified. They think this land was stolen, even though that's not true. It was purchased. These folk who are having their statuses revoked when Donald Trump said he was going to let the people without papers stay and he was only deporting criminals, they think they've been lied to. So that now, remember, the worst fight is when both sides think they're justified. So that's going to create resentment. It's going to create anger. It's already created division, but they're directing their anger towards us. We didn't have anything to do with it. 92%. Black women voted for Donald Trump, voted for Kamala Harris, 92%. Black men voted 79%. Of course, I didn't, because I'm concerned about my tax bracket. I got my own tax bracket interest involved. That's not me. But the vast majority of the well-meaning black people said, you know what? I'm going to get out here and fight and do what I do. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Everybody else, we did what we were supposed to do. Well, y'all did, not me. I don't care like that. But again, you did what you're supposed to do. But they didn't. Yet and still, it seems as though the divisiveness, especially coming from Latinos, is being directed to black folks because they dare not fight with them white folk. That's just going to make it worse. They're already burning flags in the street. They're about to get LA good. But the other thing is, the world is watching. And when I say the world is watching, look, America's already under scrutiny for its racial history. Everybody around the world knows it. And what's going to happen is they're going to be labeled once again as a nation of systematic oppression. And everybody's going to be pointing the finger. Oh, you're land of the free, whatever. You're going to have international leaders and human rights organizations. They'll be calling this what it truly is, what it looks like, ethnic cleansing. You're not sending white folks home, I'm just saying. And what happens when America gets exposed on the global stage? It risks further isolation. It risks alienation, right? You're going to have countries starting to question its moral authority. How can you tell us what to do? Look how you treat your people. You're going to have a lot of anti-American sentiment, not just from foreign governments, but also from people within the country and also people outside the country. So how are you going to be treated when you go outside the country? We 3 weeks in, and this woman is already talking about spitting in people's food when they come to Cancun. All you college students out there, don't get some extra minerals down there when you're eating your tacos and fajitas. Be careful, right? But see, that's going to ignite a certain level of backlash and unrest that this country is not really ready to face. And that's internal. So you got external and internal. And guess what? It's been Black people that have historically been the only group that has prevented America from spiraling into its worst tendencies. Number one, we don't seek revenge. Okay? That's the first thing. But these other folk are not like us. We are wonderful, good-natured people. We just want justice. We want freedom. We want to be able to raise our children. This is what we want. But these other folks are not like us. And when you start going to their countries and they say, well, you didn't treat my Hispanic Mexican brother, Colombian brother well, or my Arab brother well, or my Chinese brother well, or you Indian brother well. So what's going to happen? We've decided it's not our problem anymore. And here's the cold part about it. This is what I want y'all to understand. Another reason that a lot of folk are coming at Black folks is because of our silence. Silence sometimes can be read as approval. And many of y'all actually do approve of this. Y'all have not been nice. I ain't really seen somebody say, oh, don't send them home, at least the people in my chat room. But does silence equal approval? Many of these white folks like Donald Trump and all the rest of these say, well, man, normally Black, we see a few politicians out there talking crazy, but they might just be talking. They were against the mass deportation. But then when Elon Musk start auditing all of these different Department of Education and AIG, USAID, they don't care about these immigrants anymore. Now they try to make sure we keep these books silent. They've got the judge that has ordered Elon Musk's team to burn all your notes. You can no notes. Not only do we want you to stop looking, but you're gonna burn the notes too. We don't any paperwork you've learned, burn it. This is what I'm saying. They're nervous. But nevertheless, you got a couple of Black politicians out front, and you notice how they'll put your they put your Black female politicians out there. They put your Black senators out there. There's not really a whole lot of support from everyday Black people, but they're still saying, well, we got some Black people. Why is that? Where the Latino people at? Where the Latino politicians? Where are the Arab politicians? Why would they put Black people out there? And you know why. I just explained to you why. Because we're the moral authority, the moral compass. And if they're trying to see if other Black people will come along and support, well, if we put some of these Black politicians out there, maybe we can get these everyday Black people to support. No, we want to know where our money went to. Black people pay a lot of taxes. So again, even Black folks are silent. And that is perceived by some as approval. Well, they're not protesting against this deportation, even when we're deporting Nigerians and Africans and other Caribbeans. So maybe they're, cool with it. It's the same way as if a parent stays silent when their child is misbehaving. It appears that the parent is complicit in it. You just gonna let them do that? Child looking up at you and you not doing anything, he gonna keep going. It's the same way white moderates watched segregation happen and didn't do anything. It's the same way America ignored police brutality until Black America forced them to confront it. See, and I don't know how you feel. Some might say, well, we're silent and we approve. But most will say we're silent because we're done being used. It's not our fight. Look, 86% of Black Americans voted for Kamala Harris. Okay? So that means we tried to prove this. The rest of y'all sat on the couch because you couldn't bring yourself to vote for, but you still didn't want to vote for Trump. Again, not me. I voted for Trump. Nevertheless, you wonderful people saw it coming and you didn't want to have a part of it. You tried to prevent it. But now the storm is here. And you got folk asking us to come clean up this mess. I want you to think about that. They are literally asking us to jump on out here.
People out here that can literally change the world, but they have every right to not to want to.
And we don't want to, sir.
And that's the Black community.
That's us.
Because they do have more power than the white people.
We do.
If they were to find their power and took leadership, they'll make some positive changes. But because our world is so racist and so masculine and there's no femininity in that area as well, that's why we are living the life we were living. And they had every right to watch the show,
be watching it,
and not do a thing because they told us, we ignored them.
I'm glad you know.
What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's Black Man Talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something and you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Holly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you've been served, gotta know this. Now, black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.